Let me tell you a little bit about customer service because I feel like individuals don't understand, especially if you have a large following. You need to be more customer service friendly. So, a lot of people, a lot, and this is based off of Instagram, a lot of people complain to their customers. They complain instead of advise and suggest and appreciate. Because you wouldn't be where you are today without them, without your customers, without your fans, without your followers. You would not be anywhere you are today. And you grossly underestimate what you are saying when you put out topics like, don't tag me on this and don't tag me on that. I appreciate you reaching out to me. I humbly decline. That's it. I don't want to speak out on this topic, yada, yada, yada. You don't have to go and attack the people that are saying something to you because they don't see how many people are reaching out to you. If you have 20,000 followers, people don't assume 20,000 people are reaching out to you every single day. 20,000 people aren't reaching out to you every single day. And then when you have new followers, new fans, new customers, you expect them to come in knowing your way of discussing things with them. Meaning, if I go through a drive-through line and I've never been there and I order something, I have the responsibility to ask what's on it. And you have the responsibility to tell me what's on it. Certain places don't have the same meal dynamics as other places. For instance, Panera. Panera, you have to choose whatever you're ordering. On top of that, if you want an apple, a baguette, or whatever else it is. If you want a drink, if it's for here to go, and your name. Not every place is like that. Okay? So if I walk up and I ask you a question, it's not because, I'm trying to quiz you or anything like that. It's because I genuinely don't know. And it's not my fault that several people during the day genuinely didn't know. Same goes for the customer, though. Don't walk into it feeling like you're entitled to something. Like, oh, I should get a free sauce. I should get this. I should get that. Every company's bottom line is different. And what the hell makes you so special? Seriously, what makes you so special? I'm sorry that, you expected things to work like a similar restaurant that you go to, but it doesn't. So the biggest thing is that we need to find balance and we need to teach people how to properly ask for things so that the other person doesn't feel annoyed or attacked or ignored or offended. So I'm really personally going to work on this because I'm aware of the issue now. But as time goes on, I want influencers or workers, wherever you are, to try and remember that just because you repeated something 1,000 times, chances are you're going to have to keep repeating it. When you get new customers, you get new fans, you get new followers. And they're trying to pick your brain. If you value your service, then you'll do two things. One, you'll take note of these repetitive questions. You'll constantly get a similar question. You can figure out how to react to it positively, how you can have a positive statement. Again, I humbly decline is very simple, is very rarely taken offensively. Rarely. You can't please everyone, you know. But you can make sure that if there's a certain topic that keeps coming up that you typically elaborate on or have elaborated on in the past, my bad, then save it on your phone so that you can just copy and paste it. Same response every single time. It keeps your peace and it gets the peace for that person, because then they're like, oh, okay, she's not going to respond. She's not going to engage. But also remember, you have a responsibility to engage. Customer engagement, fan engagement, following engagement, all your followers. That is your job because you are putting out content. Like this last week, all I have seen is a bunch of people complain about other people reaching out to them, their customers, their fans, their followers. Y'all need to stop. What? What? They don't need to do anything. They live in their life. You need to find your own peace. And if you don't like answering repetitive questions, because that's the name of the game. You have customers that come in, you have customers that go out, you have customers that stay with you for a lifetime. And the ones that stay with you for a lifetime, they get it. They've been there with you for a lifetime. These new people who are trying to figure out what it is that your content actually is and how it helps and how they can better understand and what your resources is and all that, that's your responsibility to constantly put it out there, because you're constantly going to get new people over and over again. Like, especially in fast food. Y'all answer the same questions several times a day, and some of y'all have an attitude, and I get it. I was there. But nobody put it to me in a way that helped me understand every single customer, you dang near have to treat like they new, like they ain't never been there before. Unless you know that they've been there because they are loyal and they are there on a regular basis. So-and-so comes every Wednesday morning. So-and-so comes every lunch break. So-and-so comes, whatever. You know them. You know certain things about them. You've familiarized yourself with them. So then when they come in, you have a friendlier conversation and a friendlier dialogue. Then when they come in, you can cater to what their needs are because you already know what they've been ordering. You know, hey, if you want to try something new, this is on sale, yada, 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 whatever the case may be. Or, you know, you've mentioned this before and I wanted to let you know that this is coming up. You are there to provide a service. All influencers provide a service. It's not our fault that you don't like it. You got 200,000 fans or 200,000 followers, and every day you're being posed with the same question over and over and over again, and you decide to lash out at everyone and tell them to stop. Do you want your business to stop? Do you want them to not pay for your services? And if you're complaining because they won't pay for your services, that happens to everyone. What the hell makes you so special? People always complain for service. You complain for services. You do. So what makes you so special? What makes me so special? I'm not any different from them. It is a really hard time right now. We are in the middle of a pandemic. And we are in the middle of trying to get peace for racial inequality. and you're mad because people are asking you questions and tagging you and asking you to prove yourself to them and all that type of stuff, you're mad? They do that to everyone. To everyone. So, what makes you so special? Why can't people constantly ask you questions? Why can't they DM you? You know, if you see their DM and you're like, I don't want to answer it, then don't. They'll fall off and they'll go find somebody else. And if anything, that sounds like what you want anyways, for them to stop. And if they stop engaging with you and they start to lose interest, that was your choice. You didn't want to engage. Like, I don't understand this whole customer service complex that everyone has. And I feel like more and more people should learn about it. Learn about the interactions between each other on a customer base and a worker base. Let's talk about that more. Let's figure out what the balance is instead of each of us complaining. I really hope that as time goes on, I'm not that type of person that constantly complains about how my fans and followers engage with me. It's not their responsibility. It's literally not their job. They literally do not get paid to do it. Do not. So, and I had to unfollow these people because I'm like, your content is really good. Your negativity is not. You need to keep that to yourself and figure out your own balance on how you want to help your company progress. Your business, your hustle, your product, your service. That's your responsibility, not ours. All I know is we all have a lot of room to grow. A lot. Myself included. And I really want to help. I really want people to understand that it doesn't have to be this way. You don't have to be so negative. And you think you're not. That's the crazy part. Is most of these people's posts, they're kind people. And then they lash out. And it's just like, you have a job. During the moment where millions of people do not. Just think about it. Until then, I love you. I believe in you. Have a happy day and go defund the police. I don't know why that was so weird to me, but yeah, go defund the police. Thanks.